Hi guys, Karen Mays here. First, my phone is very precariously perched on the top of my laptop screen, and I really hope it doesn't fall while I'm talking to you guys. I've been having a lot of trouble with my pop socket adhesive. It won't stick to the back of my phone. I have a little card holder on the back of my phone, and the pop socket won't stick to it anymore. So it's cramping my style a little bit, I'll be honest. But I ordered some new adhesive, so hopefully that will take care of it. What I want to talk to you about today is the finish line mentality. And I just came up with that idea. I don't know, maybe someone else has said it too, but it's come up a couple of times in the last couple of weeks as I'm talking to you in these live videos, this idea that I'm heading to this finish line, and when I get there, I can relax. I'll be done, complete. Check that box, and I can move on. I can go back, really. Not move on, go back. Moving on is okay. And I gotta tell you, because this is where I lived for most of my life, and I'm just starting to figure out what how to break it down and why it caused issues in my own life. And I'm sharing it with you because maybe it'll help you too. Maybe you're younger than me and I can save you some of this. But that is, so the idea is, and this permeated my whole life, or many aspects of my life, where I would resist the daily work or the daily tasks in favor of, oh, I'll just take care of it. There's going to be a big payday coming. I'll save for Christmas out of that. There's, oh, I'm going to earn a lot more money in 10 years, so I'm going to worry about retirement and college savings then. Let's see, if I just really focus on what I'm eating and eat next to nothing for the next 21 or 30, 60, 90 days, then I can see that number on the scale that I want and fit into the clothes that I want to fit into, and I'll be done. And that kind of thinking really permeated so many different aspects of my life. And so now I think of it as the finish line mentality. And it didn't work. It didn't work. That was one of the first ideas that I had to let go of. So I want to free you. If you're living in that land of I just need to focus on this for 30 days and I'll be done, I want to free you from that, because freeing myself from that has made a huge difference in all aspects of my life. It started with my health journey, so I'll just share that part of it with you. It started with letting go of the idea that I could get to a certain size or a certain number on the scale, and then I don't have to worry about what I eat anymore. Or part of me thought, in this fantastical thinking, that I would just know then, because I would have achieved that, I wouldn't want all that junk that I was attracted to before. Somehow it would be magical. And so I really had to free myself from the idea that it wasn't going to take daily effort. And so I guess the big picture thing that I want to talk to you about today is focus on, if there's one thing, focus on bringing your daily actions into alignment with what you, excuse me, I need some water. Bring your daily actions into alignment with what you want for your future self. Could be health, could be financial, it could be, and there's a place for laser focus, that kind of finish line mentality, don't get me wrong. There is a place for that, but the lie is that you can be laser focused for a short period of time and then you don't have to think about it ever again. That is a lie. There are very few things that actually matter in life where that is true. So whether it's financial, whether it's health, eating, emotional, taking care of yourself, self-care, there's no night of sleep good enough that you can burn the candle at both ends for years and make up for it. There is no 30-day period of time healthy enough that you can stop thinking about it for the rest of your life. There is probably no paycheck big enough that you never have to think about money again. I mean, so many lottery winners end up miserable and broke. So bring your daily actions, your daily habits, into alignment with the person you desire to be. It is an extension of something I talked about the other day, this wonderful quote from Dr. Anderson, which is, become through the act of doing. Don't worry about whether you know how to be this other person today, but do the actions that will bring you to that person, and you will become that person. So if I can set you free from this idea that at the end of the road there's this, I never have to think about that again. You know, all the big areas of life that I can think of, that's just not true. There's no conversation loving enough that you can turn around and be a miserable person to your kids the next day. There's nothing there. You have to take the daily action, and that can be hard. But I really had to. It wasn't an instantaneous thing, but because I spent time. I'll tell you, I spent time trying to figure out how I could restrict my eating sometimes, and then not think about it other times. And I had to come around to the idea that that wasn't going to work. That was not going to produce what I really wanted, which was not just a number on the scale and not just a clothing size, but health and energy and vitality, and someone who can do more in all areas of life. So and what this has done for me, my goal hasn't changed. The word freedom is very, very important to me. It's something I've always wanted. I want freedom. And I used to think that freedom was ease, comfort, a lack of stress. Things are managing themselves because I've done such a good job setting them up. But what freedom means to me now is the ability to be present in the now with myself or with the person in front of me or the people in front of me, to be mentally and emotionally present, and to be living in creation and with intention. That is freedom for me now. So my value of freedom hasn't changed. It's so important to me. And that's mental freedom, that is financial freedom, that is physical freedom. All of it, it's so important to me. That has not changed. That's my core value. But my definition of what that looks like, my vision for what that looks like, has changed. So I hope that's helped somebody out there today. If there's someone who came to mind when I was talking about that and you want to share this video with them, please do. I am going to Trader Joe's. I love going to Trader Joe's. So I am off to do that and fill the house with some healthy stuff, and I will see you. Have a great weekend, everybody.